Distinguished young people of the Gambia, fellow citizens, development partners, members of the media. Today, I am speaking to you with immense pride and a deep sense of duty as we join the global community to commemorate International Youth Day 2025 under the theme, Youth and Local Actions for Sustainable Development Goals. This year's theme could not have been timelier, more relevant, or more reflective of the journey we are on as a country. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gambia is a youthful nation. Over 60% of our population is under the age of 35. This demographic reality is a blessing for the Gambia, but blessings must be cultivated, potentials must be unlocked, and talent must be given the opportunity to flourish. This is why, as a ministry, we have committed to creating real opportunities for young people of this country. Allow me to share a few of the milestones. Through the National Youth Service Graduate Program, over 100 young graduates have been placed in meaningful internship across ministries, local councils, business, and civil society organizations. And another batch of 100 young graduates will be sent to the same institutions this month. These placements are bridges from the world of theory to the world of work. Most of these interns have already secured full-time jobs as a direct result of this program. Through the Songhai Initiative, we are equipping our young people with skills, tools, and entrepreneurial mindset to view agriculture as a modern, profitable, and dignified career path. Our goal is to push youth into farming, but to support those who choose to innovate in it to add value, to use technology, and to build wealth in rural communities. The President International Award, PIA, is training our young people on relevant skill set that can enable them to have decent jobs and get them out of poverty, while the National Enterprise Development Initiative is providing entrepreneurial skills and access to finance, two critical elements for the success of our young entrepreneurs. But perhaps one of our most proudest achievements this year is the launch of the Gambia's first ever National Action Plan on Youth, Peace, and Security, the third country within the sub-region to achieve this success and the sixth in the world. This action plan is a direct response to the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2250, and it is a testament of our belief that peace is not just about ending conflict, but it's about building conditions where every young person feels included, heard, and protected. The National Action Plan places young people at the center of conflict prevention, community reconciliation, civic education, and nation building. It acknowledges that the youth are not the drivers of instability, but rather the front line of peace. In strengthening our global partnership for youth development, I am also proud to report that several young Gambians were recently selected to participate in the International Exchange and Capacity Building Program. Through our bilateral cooperation with the People's Republic of China, a number of young leaders were sent to China to undergo technical training in key sectors, such as agriculture, entrepreneurship, ICT, and innovation. These young Gambians have returned home with enhanced skills, global perspective, and a renewed commitment to national development. Today, I want to be very clear. The government investment in youth is a strategy on how we plan to grow our economy, reduce inequality, advance democracy, and protect our environment. Youths of the Gambia are driving action on climate change by leading coastal cleanup campaigns, advocating for mangrove restoration, and raising awareness in schools about sustainable living. Youth are taking the lead in digital transformation by building applications, creating online businesses, and using technology to close the gap in education and access to services. Youth are pushing for gender equality, not as women issues, but as national development priority. They are standing against all forms of violence and harmful traditional practices. They are pushing for menstrual health, safe spaces, and inclusive participation in leadership. And youth are now key players in the creative economy, using music, poetry, fashion, dance, and film, not only to tell our stories, but to create jobs and spark national pride. To our development partners, I thank you, the UN, the African Union, and all diplomatic corps, civil society organizations, NGOs, and the private sector. You've been critical allies in our journey. But today, I call on you to go further. Let us move beyond projects. Let us invest in systems that sustain youth empowerment beyond potential cycle and beyond donor timelines and to the young people of the Gambia. As a ministry, we reassure every young Gambian of our unwavering commitment to continue creating an enabling environment for young people to succeed, guaranteeing a brighter future for the country. Let us all remember that if we want to see progress on the SDGs, we must localize them. And to localize them, we must put at the center of youth action, youth leadership, and youth innovation. So let us rise with unity. Let us act with urgency. Let us lead with conviction. Happy International Youth Day to every young person in the Gambia. Thank you.